good, YouTube? It's your boy Barney coming back at y'all with another YouTube video. So, in this video, man, I want to talk about the things that you need to do after you get out of your 9 to 5. A lot of us, we want to go home, we want to chill. You know, it's a little gray area, you know, that 5 to 9 after our 9 to 5. We're just like, we don't really want to go to sleep, but we really don't want to, you know, do too much because, you know, we just got out of work and we got work tomorrow. But this is the time where, you know, that 5 to 9 is where winners are built. Is where your business takes off. Because you go to work, man, you work that 9 to 5, you're working for somebody else all day. Now, 5 to 9, it's time to work for yourself. It's time to work on your craft, you know, perfect it. You know, we all need to learn a high income skill, whether that's sales, you know, video editing, coding, marketing, stuff like that. Skills increase your earning potentials far faster than hoping for a raise. You know, if you get a $1 raise, you're getting $40 extra on your next check. And that's also tax, so it's less than $40. Every time you get a $1 raise, you're getting $40 extra. If you get a $10 raise, guess what? You're only making $400 extra. And that's also tax, so it's less than $400. But you learn a high income skill, you can be making, you know, $100 an hour, $200 an hour, you know, doing these things that people need. And that's where you also have to, you know, build a side hustle. You know, lawn care, car detailing, reselling. Reselling's a big one. If you guys don't resell, I'm sorry to break it to you, man. You're not going to make it. Reselling is a big one. YouTube, you know, TikTok. The goal is to create a second source of income. So after your 9 to 5, you need to find that second source of income. And I'm not, you know, even if you want to go out of DoorDash for a little bit, at least you did something to work over that 8-hour mark. You got a little bit more money in your pocket. Who can complain about that? You feel me? Like, it's just the little things. After your 9 to 5, man, you want to, if you can get it in before, cool. But I say try to get it in, especially after your 9 to 5, you know? Don't go straight home after work. Go to the gym. Get some exercise in. You know, go rewire your brain from work to working out to now you got to work for yourself, you know, after you get out of the gym. This helps you think clearer. For me personally, when I go and I get a session in after work, I'm thinking clearer, I'm staying disciplined, I know I'm reducing my stress, and I have more energy to work towards my goals. I know it sounds crazy, but your body is your biggest investment. Health is wealth, you know? So if you're healthy, you're investing in yourself. You're gonna live long enough to see everything that you built come to fruition because you invested in your body. That's another thing you can do after your 9 to 5. Another thing you can do is learn. You can learn after your 9 to 5. Go on YouTube, you know, spend 2-3 hours searching up what you really want to do, or read a book about it. Read a good, you know, book about what your topic is, or read a money book, an investing book, a business book. Some psychology works, I'm not going to lie, and communicating. Communication is a big one to be reading about. 30 minutes, you know, spent reading a book, or, you know, looking on YouTube for what you could do with whatever niche you got going on, whatever side hustle, whatever business you want to start, all those things, man. Make sure you're tracking every dollar. If you track every dollar, that is a simple, very simple way for you to, you know, get used to life after your 9 to 5. You know, a lot of us don't understand. We just spend. But you got to look at it, man. Like, what can I cut back? Where can I invest? You know, what can I save? What can I actually save? And realistically, you should honestly be paying your savings account before you pay yourself. You know, $10 to $25 a day, you can do that. Especially if you go to work every day, you can do that. You know, and then on your off day, still invest, still pay that 10 to 25. You know, you don't have to earn more money to start managing money better. Just track those dollars, man. Build a personal brand. Start posting content online. I post content. I know a lot of people that post content. I watch a lot of people that post content. They're not even the biggest. They're not big at all. They make money online. They're growing very fast, you know, just like me. That's a reminder. If you haven't liked and subscribed, man, you made it this late in the video. I appreciate you for staying around. About halfway through, but I appreciate it, man. Like, comment, subscribe. You know, me personally, I like to share my journey on a YouTube video, man. and what I'm learning, what businesses I want to start, what progressions I want to make. One video can reach thousands or even millions of people. And attention has become one of our most valuable assets. If you're able to get online, you're able to spit game, you're able to, build a personal brand, you're unstoppable. Invest instead of spending. Instead of getting that $300, $400 shirt or that $300, $400 pair of shoes, invest it. Buy assets. Build something that pays you back. Eventually, you'll be able to buy them shoes every single day. Because now you're making $1,500 a day instead of, only $200 to $300 a day. You feel me? So instead of asking, what can I buy? Ask, what can I own that makes me money? For me personally, real estate. If you haven't invested in real estate, I can get you guys started a little bit, but you're going to have to hit me in the DMs. Hit me in the DMs. I promise you. Real estate is where it's at. Set a goal every single night. Before you go to your 9 to 5, set a goal for what you're going to do during your 9 to 5. If you can do a little bit of something at your 9 to 5. You get a little second, you get that little break, make a little short video, a little 10, 15-minute video during your 30-minute break and post that online. If you got videos that you've saved to your drive, man, that you made from the night before, make sure you go ahead and post those. All those things can lead to, small wins while you're at work, while you're at the job. Before bed, write down your top 3 priorities for tomorrow. One thing that moves you closer to your financial freedom. Small daily wins become massive results over time. Build your future every single night. The richest people don't magically have more time. They simply use their free time differently. Every evening, ask yourself, did I spend tonight building the life I want or escaping the life I have? The answer to the question determines where you'll be in the next 5 years. 5 years is not a long time. It'll come faster than you think. And do you want to be in the exact same spot that you are in right now? Or do you want to change for the better, for the future, for your future? To become more prominent and be successful. Most people think getting rich is about making more money when it's really not. The truth is your paycheck keeps you afloat. But what do you do after determines your future. There is a gray area that comes with everything about a 9 to 5. Because a lot of people after their 9 to 5, they're exhausted, they're tired. They don't feel like doing anything. But that's when you gotta work for yourself. Because at the end of the day, nobody's coming to save you. So that's it for the video, man. I appreciate y'all for joining, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Peace.